Hi fellow traders, I'm making this video to share my analysis of euro versus many other currencies. We have similar kind of setup on euro USD and USD JPY. So this is a triangle and it looks like this is going to be breakout of this candle. Breakout of this triangle. This candle is going to break out this triangle, and there is um, rectangle inside this triangle. This is a rectangle. So this current bearish candle is not only going to break this big triangle, but also is going to break this rectangle to the downside. So this is the one thing which I observe. There is nothing on this MACD. MACD is showing the sideways action, so we cannot figure out nothing from this MACD right now. So let me close this. Okay, similar setup is there on USD JPY. This is a triangle, and MACD here also is not showing anything meaningful technically. Anyway, so now the question is whether we should buy USD JPY after breakout to the upside, or we should sell Euro USD after breakout to the downside. So let's compare Japanese yen, US dollar and euro. So if we look at the USD JPY, instead of buying dollar versus Japanese yens, buying dollar versus euro will be better, because euro is even weaker than Japanese yen. If you look at this current scenario, it's looking like it's going already down. Okay, so here euro is weaker than Japanese yen, so rather selling euro will be a good idea. But is it okay to sell euro versus US dollar or versus any other currency? So now let's look at USD CAD. After this upward retracement against this move to the downside, USD CAD seems to be going down. It means Canadian dollar is getting a little stronger, and it was highly overbought already. Here if you look at the RSI, from where it was correcting to the downside, then this was upward correction, and again I think there will be another leg down. So Canadian dollar is looking stronger than US dollar, so selling euro versus Canadian dollar will be even better idea than selling euro versus US dollar. So the plan is now to sell euro CAD. All right, so that's all about euro. Now let's plot the chart of euro CAD here. This is my style of comparing all other currency and find the weakest currency versus the strongest currency, and then make the decision. There is one more reason to sell euro versus CAD. Correlation between CAD and this oil. You can see that oil is already all-time low, and now there is probability that there will be slight correction in this oil. Maybe there will be further continuation to the downside, but I'm not focusing on what will happen in short term on oil. What I'm focusing is, even if a short-term correction will take place, it will strengthen Canadian dollar for a short term, and that will help Canadian dollar to make another leg down here. So this will be something like this will be something like ABCD move to the downside. This is how it is going to correct. So Canadian dollar as of now looks like stronger than US dollar. Maybe it will stay stronger for a day or a week. So selling euro versus Canadian dollar is my plan now. Even if such minor correction to the downside will happen, like happened in 2 days, here you see this day and this day, that will also be helpful enough to complete a trade. So now let's come at euro CAD chart. Here we have euro CAD. So we are not going to sell euro CAD right now. We will wait for closing of this candle, this 4-hour candle on euro USD time frame. We will not figure out anything by looking at the chart of euro CAD, because most of the analysts are going to figure out a breakout on major pair. So we will look at the major pair, we'll make decision on the basis of technical setups on the major pairs, but we will trade one weakest currency versus another strongest currency, rather than trading that major pair. So plan is to wait for this breakout. Now the time is 1941. This candle is going to be completed in 19 minutes. 1921 is my broker time. So most probably this candle will close below this lower line of the triangle as well as the lower border of this rectangle. This breakout will take place, and then we will sell euro CAD. Target of the euro CAD will be determined by looking at the euro CAD chart. So we will simply sell here, and here we are going to keep risk reward 1:1. So we will have to risk kind of 165 pips. We are going to place a stop loss above the stop, so it will be kind of 165 pips, and we will keep the take profit also around 165, more than 165 pips, around this bottom. This was the previous support, so here we are going to set the take profit target around this bottom. So that is a trade, and this is going to give you the 1:1 risk reward. So that's all. Thank you for watching.